Miss Pickles Gaming. It's best you start believing in ghost stories. You're in one. Miss Pickles Gaming. Yeah, it's a big deal.
Hey, Mark here with Miss Pickles Gaming. Today's video, we are going to head over to the mountaintop of the giants to visit my old buddy, the fire giant. I'll tell you, at one point when I first started out, I actually said to my wife, this guy is unbeatable. And there were some cheeses on how to beat him. And I'll admit, the first time we beat him, we used a cheese and it worked out well, but he's not that hard once you get to know him. So we're going to start off at the foot of the forts. And for the purposes of this video, I'm just going right into it because we are trying new weapons from Shadow of the Erdtree. And what we're doing here is Knight's Lightning Spear, which is a more powerful version of the Lightning Spear. The problem I have with it is, yes, it is taking chunks out, but you have to be out in front of him or behind him where he can roll on you. And my style of play with him is more of, I want to be underneath him. I want to be close. To me, there is less danger when you're underneath him. So as you can see, we've died a couple times. And so this time I thought I'd try the Dragon Hunter's Great Katana because it does a fire lightning damage. Now I'm sure there are a few people out there that are going to make comments saying, well, yes, it's fire, lightning, and something else. Whatever it is, that's what I'm trying. So hopefully that eliminates, well, you know who I'm talking about. As you can see, just not that good. So here we are at the boss entrance. And we are going to go back to the old standard for me, which is dual scavenger swords.
Miss Pickles Gaming. Pickles of Fury.
With, well, it's buffed with seppuku as the Ash of War. And in phase 2, we're going to break out Malekith's Black Blade. So the fire giant, you can take him down with blood loss really fast. So jump into when he throws snow and you should be able to avoid it. Roll across all that and then jump attack with your dual swords and just go to town. So we got him stunned here for a second. We'll take advantage of it. As you can see, it's not that difficult to get him down. Use protection whenever possible. Good advice in life. Target his ankles. Now, I'm not saying it's danger-free underneath him. There's just less danger, in my opinion. So I'm about one hit away from sending this into phase 2. If he would just hold still for a while, we could get this over with.
I'll bite your legs off!
So in phase 2, he starts off by throwing himself a fire temper tantrum. I just like to run, find a tree, get behind it, wait a few seconds, buff up if you want to, change weapons if you want to. I like Malekith's Black Blade for phase 2. That rarely happens. Most of the time, if you stand behind a tree, you're pretty well protected from his fit that he's going to throw. You can also use the Black Flame Tornado Ash of War on multiple weapons, which will do pretty much the same thing I'm going to do here. Get underneath him and just start letting the Ash of War dig into him. The Black Flame Tornado will do a phenomenal job on this also. I just happen to like this sword, so that's what I use. People will claim that the Black Flame Tornado on the Godskin Peeler is better. It may be, but this is what I like. So we got him down below quarter health. So it's just a matter of staying alive and getting in there and doing one, maybe two more hits. And right about now, I'm going to discover that that was my last HP, so I better get it done. I'm definitely just one hit away. This is a method that has worked for me for many playthroughs. And there you have it. I do have some fans out there, so makes me feel good. Okay, so my plans while making this was to run over here and get this Site of Grace and pretty much say something and end the video. But I decided to just go on up to the forge and get that Site of Grace. And of course, the same old thing happens to me. I think everyone has an Achilles heel somewhere in the game for something simple that causes them problems. And this damn chain up here at the forge is mine. This was not planned. Like I said, I just happened to keep rolling here. It wouldn't have mattered. I would have died anyways. But here is my thought. In the comments, man up. Put down there, what is the simple thing that this game gives you problems with? You'll see what I'm talking about for me. Now I'm being extra cautious going up this chain because I know that 4 out of 5 times I fall off. I know it's a simple thing, but still, I square myself up here and go over. Now it's survival mode. There you go. This is my Achilles heel in the game. There's my runes that I'm pick up. And like I said, it isn't that I don't know how to do this. There you go. It's simple. But again, leave it in the comments. I think it'll be funny to see what everyone's one thing is. So here we are heading over to the last grace in this area. And if you've never been here before, people, you can get to grace. And if you're not ready to burn the capital, don't sit down at the grace. Go somewhere else. You can always come back. Okay? So that's it. And again, thank you for cheering me on. It means a lot. It really does. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.
Miss Pickles Gaming. The name is Pickles, Miss Pickles.
Hey, where are you going? You watched the video and obviously enjoyed it, so you need to go back and click the subscribe button. I mean, come on now. You were raised better than this. You know, it doesn't cost anything. You know, why wouldn't you?
And that's how she wrote.